Yeah. You leaving?
No, I'm here.
No, I'm talking to Glenn Beck.
Is this my
Yeah. All right, turn on the microphone. All
How
right,
are you?
glad you in here. He came. He came. Now, I got a question.
Yes.
All
I don't
right.
know how to use this mic. This is so high tech here. I don't know.
Yeah, that's all right. All right.
How are you?
We have been playing. I am so angry with you.
With me?
Yes.
Oh boy.
I am so
Did I just walk into something I shouldn't have walked into?
Yes, you did. I am so freaking angry.
All right.
Why would you call President Obama a racist? He's not a racist.
What is he?
This is a man who in his book talks about how he loved his grandparents. There's nothing about him that's a racist, Glenn Beck. Nothing about him is a racist.
I said this, I said this the other day.
He's not a racist.
The thing I said the other day was,
And
I've
thank
talked
you for coming in.
Not a problem.
All right.
And I've talked about this at length, and so I'm not going to rehash it all because I've already said stupid comment off the top of the head, and I said just the other day an ignorant comment because it's a now that I really understand how he grew up, where he grew up, what his influences were, it's more of a liberation theology kind of attitude that he has that I immediately interpreted because I didn't understand him, and I think his attitude is more of a more like Bill Ayers, that America is an oppressor, and I just happen to disagree with that, but I didn't understand.
But for black people, we have been oppressed.
Oh, I agree with you. I agree with you.
You do?
Oh, I do. I absolutely
All right,
agree
then
with
can I ask another question?
you. Yes, sir.
This is fun.
Hang on just a second. I want you. Let me.
All right, go
Let me
ahead.
further this.
All right.
Because I don't know if you watch my show.
No.
Okay.
All right. No, I don't. No, I don't.
Do you really just really dislike me?
Yes.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know you. When I say that,
Okay.
see, there's one of those off the mark.
Sure.
I don't know you to dislike you.
Right.
But I've been spending 3 hours here. I played you saying we started the civil rights movement.
I never said that.
Do me a favor. Yes, you did.
But can you play it?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear in here.
All right. I mean, you're gonna have a successful march. Look at you guys. Y'all all right, aren't you out there? Okay, good. Listen. All right, listen. Do we have it? Now you don't have it.
That's
No,
okay.
But,
That's
but,
okay.
But we'll get it. We'll
Look,
get it.
that's
We'll
fine.
get it.
That's
But
fine.
you said
Look.
we started the civil rights movement. We started the civil rights movement.
I don't.
You were
I don't
born
know
in
that. Hang on just a
'64.
second. Sir.
You can call me Joe. Now listen. Here it is. Here it is.
This is a moment, quite honestly,
I can't hear.
that I think
Hold
we
on a second.
reclaim
Here.
the civil
I
rights
don't know if I
movement.
even know that. I don't
It
even
has
know if I
been
know
so
the content.
distorted and so turned upside down because we must repair honor and integrity and honesty first. I tell you right now. We are on the right side of history. We are on the side of individual
Okay, I know what I
freedoms
mean.
and
I remember the
liberties.
content.
And
I remember the content.
Okay.
I'm not talking.
All right.
This was in the Washington Post, I think, yesterday.
All right.
And it was something along the lines of Glenn Beck has done horrible things for racial politics. Well, I don't even know what racial politics is. Racial politics sounds like a bad thing. When I say we started, I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about people. I grew up in about 60 miles north of Seattle, in a little town. Honestly, we didn't. There were no minorities there. There were Hispanics that I grew up with and had friends with, but I didn't have black friends. I don't even know what the population of Mount Vernon when I was growing up. So we didn't have that racial strife. I grew up in a town where we didn't have the busing problem. So I come at it from a different place.
Well,
You know
what
I
is
mean?
this? We
Hang on just a
started.
second.
Okay.
May I just say?
Yeah, sure.
What I mean is, again, not the color of the skin, but the content of character. People who have character, who don't hate each other, who don't have a problem with.
I don't follow you. when you say we started the civil rights movement,
people of character that see beyond color.
the civil rights movement was started by, and most people know
We're
this.
started by people of character.
They were
Yes.
called Rosa Parks, and
Yes.
they were in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yes. Yes, I understand that. I understand
Okay.
that. Character, not color. Character.
What do you mean, not color? The reason that the civil rights movement started was because
I understand
because
that.
of their color.
I understand
And
that.
they-
But what is the dream? What is the dream?
The dream is unfulfilled, but
You're right, it is.
The dream is to have equal access.
Right. But it's to see beyond. How do you get equal access? To see
You pass
beyond.
public policy.
No, you change hearts to see beyond color.
Excuse me. You create public policy. Because you can create public policy in this country, we have to create public policy that equalizes opportunity. You would agree?
Yes, but that shouldn't be a forever kind of thing. That until you change hearts, if you only pass laws, you will never change hearts. So you have to pass laws until you change hearts, but you've got to continue to change hearts.
Let's go back to where we started.
Okay,
with
this last question,
because you
'cause I've
gotta
gotta go.
I know. All right, let's go back. You did not intend to. You do not believe Obama is a racist. President Obama is a racist.
I believe I've said this before.
The mistake was that a mistake?
Absolutely, it was.
Okay.
And I've said that before.
Okay. All right.
I misunderstood. I just said the other day.
All right.
I misunderstood his philosophy and his theology, which is liberation theology.
Which was King's philosophy.
Don't
Big
know
time.
that. I'll
Yes, it
talk to
was.
Alveda
Big
today
time.
about it.
Oh, talk to
Okay.
his father. You know who you should talk to? Talk to Walter Fauntroy,
Okay.
Reverend Walter Fauntroy,
Okay.
who grew up with
Well,
King.
I want you to know.
And that was his philosophy.
Okay.
It was the theological philosophy of social justice.
Right.
Absolutely.
I am not a fan of social justice,
Oh,
and that's where we.
That's
and
we
where,
really part. I
That's
am
okay.
a big fan of social justice.
That's fine. And
Because
we can-
having not had social justice, having
Right.
been a victim of the lack of social justice, but how can you say you're not a fan of social justice? Social justice is what
we
need
obviously
need to sit time to talk. Right?
We have great differences.
Maybe we don't understand. Maybe we have different definitions of social justice.
We might.